What is up, guys? Wascos23 here, and a little discussion about what team I feel is going to have the better season in New York. The Brooklyn Nets, New York Knicks, and this is a tough. This was something that I'm going to go back and forth on all year. Obviously, number one, with any discussion that has to do with which team is going to do better, which blah blah blah, injuries are going to play a big part, and I'm going to take injuries into consideration, knowing the history of past players and either players, even players that have coming off injury. Now, as I look at the rosters now with the New York Nets or New York Knicks, Jesus Christ, with the New York Knicks, I look at their roster. If I'm gonna pull it up here, Stoudemire, World Peace. I mean, they actually got some really good defense. J.R. Smith, don't forget about Mr. Six Man himself, J.R. Smith. And I actually like their lineup because World Peace, I don't know if he'll start this year or what's going to go with him, but even he comes off the bench. Listen, if World Peace comes off the bench with J.R. Smith and Amari, forget Amari, but just with J.R. Smith, you're going to have an Amon jumping on the court. Because if I'm going to put them out there, I might find a way to keep those three out there and put Carmelo at the four. But like the defensive premise that they're going to have a very good defensive team. To be honest with you, I think even better than last year. Yeah, Meta World Peace out there. I think Artest is going to be happier in New York because it's where he grew up. He grew up in Queensboro, and he's at home. I think we're going to see him kind of take some years off his career. He's going to look younger this year. And going on to the Nets potentially could be the number 1 or 2 seed in the East. Potentially, just on paper. Um, but obviously with the pieces they've got, they just loaded everywhere. Now I think the Nets don't have as good of a bench as the Knicks do, without a doubt. I think the Knicks have a way better bench. Obviously, J.R. Smith coming off their All-Star. To me, he didn't get it last year, but basically an All-Star great 6-man role there. He easily could start for any team he wanted to. Oh, Paul Pierce, I'll make that. All right, good. Um, but yeah, just it's going to be interesting to see. They play, I believe, twice this season, and the 2 times they played last year without Garnett and Pierce were electric games to watch. It's fun games to watch, and I cannot wait to see. And it's going to be crazy with Garnett down there too. Carmelo, they had a thing last year, so it's going to be kind of crazy to me to watch these 2 games next year with them. So leave your comments down below on who you think in Brooklyn, or if you think Brooklyn's better, if you think New York's better. Because if I had to answer it myself, I say who's going to have the better season. I would have to probably say New York's going to come out looking better, but Brooklyn will finish better, and Brooklyn will have the better record. And why I say that is because obviously I think New York's going to come out looking better because they're already an established unit. They've been there together for the last few years. Brooklyn's still trying to learn each other. Plus, on the top of the whole Jason Kidd being a new coach, on top of Jason Kidd being hashtag Mr. DUI, they're going to have to get used to him. And he's gonna. I think the players trust him, but when you got a coach who's had a DUI already, it's gonna have to take a little bit more to you're gonna have to stick a little bit more trust ingrained into those guys' membrane up there. So definitely gonna have to take a little bit more adjustment. I think after the All-Star break, though, they're gonna go on a big run going into the playoffs. That'd be my prediction, just off of hunches and how I know the game. So leave your comment on what you think about these 2 teams and like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. God dang it, Kevin Garnett, are you kidding me? Anyway, Watch 3 signing out. See you guys next time.